out here going to plant some more Everglades tomatoes because there are sprouts sprouting up everywhere. And before they get a little too big, I'm gonna go ahead and give them their own pots now, but not before I water these guys. Haven't really landed on a forever spot for the butterfly garden yet, but there's a spider on the tripod. I think this is busted. Oh yeah, there is. No wonder there's a hole at the bottom. Huh. Oh no! No! It is! It's tropical milkweed. Son of a snatch. So that's gotta go back. I didn't know. Put this in the soil because then all that water will go in there. Dude, alright, it's a learning experience. This is tropical milkweed. This could potentially harbor a parasitic infection called OE, or a parasite called OE. See how it's red and yellow? Kind of disappointed, so I'm going to call them today and just be like, look, got a tropical milkweed. If you can't return it or switch it, I mean, it's coming back anyway, so I wish they'd put tropical milkweed on it. I just really don't want to risk it, and the whole point of these plants is to begin a butterfly garden, and so not gonna risk it. I wish I could call them now so I don't forget. Moving over here. A little propagation station, if you will. Oh, Nasaya. Hope y'all have a, can't talk. Hope y'all are having a beautiful day. Oops. I got some beginner plants to start a butterfly garden. Snappo and I went to a few of the nurseries and said yellow milkweed. It's orange and red. It's not even, I mean, I guess it could be yellow, but it's tropical milkweed and I just don't want to risk it. Tropical milkweed is known to harbor a parasite called OE. I'm very new to growing milkweed. Yeah, I always appreciate it. I just never really grown it on purpose. Well, milkweed pops up every season, and I do think that the milkweed that's popping up everywhere is the native milkweed, or one of the native milkweeds. And still not 100%. However, they say tropical milkweed doesn't die back, and the milkweed that pops up does die back. So, coffee. Just giving this some water. I do have to find some more thatching, so I might as well join in. Ow! Stepped on something sharp. I also have to get some mulch back here because I haven't been getting any rain, and putting stuff in ground this dry. I have to really go check the shoot. I really should do that. I'll do this first. I'm actually gonna leave that under this tree because it's kind of working like mulch. And like I said, it hasn't rained really. As you can see, like this thatcher, this stuff is brilliant. Just make sure you're not standing under coconut. There's some more. Oops. That should be good. I do want to get some coconuts too. Maybe break them. Oh, there's water in there. Put that one instead. I just want one that's really dry. So I think the machete could get through this. Coconuts. Dried coconut. Ah! Keep hitting the legs of this thing on it. Shoot. Damn, what a milkweed. I really can't believe that. Yeah, if it's so bad, I wish it just wasn't sold. Because I'm looking for a swamp milkweed. There's a few varieties. What am I gonna get this coconut with? Perhaps. I don't know where the machete is. I gotta see how dry it is. There it is. That felt empty. It wasn't empty. I just got juiced with some. It's all over me. It's such a confusing smell. It smells like, well, it smells like, oh, it's all over me. Oh my god. Rancid. Not the band. Oh, it smells really bad. Okay, maybe I should go get some incense. Wow, it felt so empty. It sounded empty. Oh. Rotten. Absolutely rotten. Hello, Codeblock. I don't know if you just seen that, but this dress is ill-fitting. I was trying to get some coconut fibers, and the coconut was rotten, and it juiced all over the place. Anyway, I ain't sinking my toes now. God, it stinks. Also, that milkweed looks to be tropical milkweed. So after the stream, I gotta call them. Ooh, it smells really bad. But after I start taking in some soil, I'm sure I won't be able to smell it anymore. Shoot, my cutters are inside. Oh, it smells. It really smells. Oh my god, it really smells. I can't breathe. I might have to change it. I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything, but It really smells bad. Oh my god. I may have to change, because it's either like I'm gonna complain the whole time about the smell, or I'm just gonna like have a horrific look on my face the whole time like this. Oh, yeah! Oh, I just got the biggest whiff of it. Go this way. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Move this a little bit. I just cannot believe how bad that smells. I have broken into many coconuts, and many that I feel like were pretty dang rotten. But that is really bad. It's really bad. But that's okay. This is a bit of a mixture. Lots of different pots. Some of this soil I've had for, God, over a decade. But pretty much out of soil. I also think I got ants. There's these ants out here called pharaoh ants, and they're really intense. I call them fiberglass ants. These big chunks, is casting, worm, and black soldier fly. I forgot my cutters. Gonna have to grab them, I suppose, anyway. This is just thatching from coconut palm, and it works brilliantly for, oh, ants. This is such a smooth start to the day. This is a rarity, I feel, in these days. Never mind. I cannot breathe. That stuff is really bad. It's so pungent. Holy trucks. I'll put this down a little bit, please. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Oh my god. You know, had a pig for 5 years and a rescue bulldog now. I feel like my nose is, not the, most, sensitive, but dang, this stinks. It stinks. It smells like, it smells really bad. I'm gonna go grab some incense, actually, because it's very distracting. Well, this dress is ill-fitting to begin with, so maybe it's a sign, I'm not sure. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Beautiful ether. I grabbed another dress. I'm gonna change. It really smells. It really smells bad. And I got confirmation that it smells bad. I was met with instant gagging. So oh man, that was rough. I swear I'm not being dramatic. Oh! Oh god. Where's the water? Ew. It's just, I don't know. Oh gosh. It really is, it's just, wow. Wow. Learn something new every day, huh? That was especially rough. Okay, so maybe I should just restart this stream. um, Running out of dresses. Oh, my hair is just ripped into my. It's okay. Anywho, hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I forgot the incense. I wanted to see if it was like being dramatic or if, like, not. So it was like, snap, it was just breathe in. And it was like, so I don't think I was being too dramatic. God, I still smell it. I just don't want to get too descriptive with my words. And yeah, they really, at least I don't smell it on me anymore. Oh, if I had some brains left, I guess I would move this coconut. Ugh. Gave it a chop. really depressed about that milkweed. But it goes to show, like, I definitely don't know everything, that's for sure. And always learning something new when it comes to plants. And like I said, I'm new to specifically growing a butterfly garden. I'm lucky because everything pretty much flowers that I put in and I focus on. So the flowers really dig the things, but I really wanted to make a little area, like a reading nook, full of flowering plants. I think, well, I I wasn't very focused at the nursery because of, you know, because of a curse that I'm living through every month or whatever. Anyway, human being, I guess. Go forward. So I'm gonna grab four. Well, first, I do just a few at a time because right now I don't have irrigation or a lot of water. I think it's about 1-2 barrels of water. And so I try to do small amounts, and then when these sell, I'll make more. And also, don't have a lot of soil, but you know, this is perfect. And it'll be nice because, well, I'll just bring it over here for easiness. See, there's 3 in this. And these are Everglades tomatoes. They can grow like a perennial. I haven't got them to stay year round, but they pop up every season. That's a big chunk, so I'm gonna take that out. And when they're like grouped up like this, every now and then they'll droop a little bit after you plant it, but they usually pop right back up. And the only reason I'm planting these like immediately is because there was 3 in one cell, and usually people will just let one of them survive. But right now I have a little extra time, so I'm able to just get them all. I am never cutting open a coconut ever again. I cannot breathe. It really, it smells like, again, I don't want to get too descriptive, but it smells like a tragedy. Well, there's 3 more. I think I have, actually, the wind stopped, and it's all I can think about. These off nicely. Sure. I did find one more. Oh, that's a, shoot. This is a, moringa seed. I'm gonna put this back in the shell. So there's moringa in here. Well, got 4 more, jeez. 4 more Everglades tomatoes, and within a week, these would be beautiful, standing right up. And these just pop up. Everglades tomatoes, a lot smaller than a cherry tomato. However, very, 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 how do you say, like, concentrated tomato flavor. Really, really good. I absolutely love them. Been growing them for the last 5 years, every year. And like sometimes they'll just pop up, and like the one that we've been eating off of is growing in the compost bin. A compost bin. which was an ice box with legs that I found on the side of the road. And really want to get more of those. I've been looking for grow boxes, and they're just like a little bit out of reach as far as affordability for me currently. And when I tried the logs, they just break down too fast. And I found these ice boxes for, you know, for beer for a party, and they stand up. They look like a little grow box. And that has been full of soil for about 2 years now, and it's not breaking apart. So I really want to get a few of those, and they're off the ground to try to grow some greens. Do have a ton of rabbits here, an absolute ton. And I'm sure if we walk over there, we could find a few. And so I do want to try to grow greens though. And I missed the missed the time to grow, how do you say it, mustard. I do want to show, my hands are dirty, but that's okay. I just want to show these. This is the, and I make them custom. This is the one I wear. Hands are filthy right now, but it's just dirt. This is modeled after the crystal balls of Clan Campbell. Really incredible, intriguing artifacts of Scotland. Highly recommend look up the crystal balls of Clan Campbell. And then this got, well, we all went to Colorado. It's a Tibetan penny. A Tibetan penny. Not nice. And then this is the one that I wear. It's got sea glass, sea rock that I drilled through, some pearls, shells, or Droshka seed. And I make these custom. This one is just a glass thing. I have an identical one to this, and it's just the glass is a little different. And all of the things are usually one of a kind. However, every now and then I'll make something, I'm like, dang it, I really like that. Time to make another one. All made from salvaged electrical copper, as well as shells and just things found on the beach here on the east coast of Florida. And the pieces that have the resin charms that I make have all seeds grown here, foraged here, and other things, like my friend brought me some graveyard dirt back from St. Augustine, and it's pretty much sand because Florida. And so I like hiding some of that in it, some snake sheds from around here, all kinds of bones I find, the cutest little bones, and shells. And yeah, I actually was thinking about making a list of stream ideas because there's a few things I gotta get back making. And like for instance, I have this big bag. Anytime I get bleach or a stain on an article of clothing that is usually cotton and dyed, just like a one color thing, I put it in a bag. And then when that bag's full, I take it outside and do the same steps of tie-dye, tie it in interesting ways, but instead of using dye, I'll use 1 part bleach to 2 parts water. It's called reverse tie-dyeing. And a friend of mine's mom has a company called Spiritually High Dye. And when I was a kid, I used to make fascinators as like 1940s, 50s hair clips, feathers, rhinestones, and I would trade her for tie-dye shirts. And I still have one of them. And I think, 100%. And just a really, really fantastic method. Anytime I used to do tie-dyes, I would just not know how to wash it properly, and either the dye would lift or it would migrate to the other pieces. And my friend was a master. She tie-dyes vintage and antique slips, and I still have a few of her pieces. But the reverse tie-dye is brilliant because then when you wash it, nothing bleeds together, and the bleach, you never know what the color you're gonna get. So if you do a black shirt, it's pretty much gonna be orangey brown, like a brassy copper. But if you do like a navy blue t-shirt, sometimes it comes out fuchsia. So you'll have a dark blue and fuchsia tie-dye. And then once I did purple and it came out like neon pink, so it was purple and neon pink. And that came out so cool, I just ripped a piece of the fabric off and tied it on myself as a shirt and called it a day. That's how beautiful the print came out. A lot of really intricate details. You could tie anything in them. A friend of mine tied a bowling ball in a sweater and dunked it in dye. And I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. It's just such an easy way to give clothes a new life before they end up, you know, elsewhere or cut up for rags. And really fun. So there's that. Then, of course, the copper chain, which I love making, and I love making it on stream, and because it does take a while, and like I love that crafters, artists, tradesmen, anyone are able to show the actual process behind the finished products, and it's like one of the first times in history that like could really do that. This last decade or two, and what else? Ooh, damn, that is rough. It is so rotten smelling. Oh my god. I completely threw myself off with that. I had so many plans for this one. Oh, it's one of those lava rocks. Used in, like, I believe, orchids. I really want to get more fluent with orchids, and I have to go check it. I have to check it. It's okay. I had put the other Cuban orchid that we got from a plant meetup by another palm tree, but in full sun, because the one that is growing in shade looks alright, a little faded, and so I wanted to have one that was in dappled light and one in full sun. And the one that's in full sun is growing up a palm tree that Snap planted like 10 years ago, and it's got a nice curve going up it. So I didn't tack it to the tree or anything, but it's very much alive. Vanilla bean is an orchid. And I'm so excited that it grows here. And it grows such an interesting way to grow. If you look up vanilla orchid, it's highly fascinating. It really is. And it smells so bad. I was gonna fill that tray with the Everglades tomatoes, but I can't find any tray long enough for me to put that tray in to keep water. Because all these are all for sale. The tiny little sprouts, it's still in this size pot. It's $5. But then when it gets big and starts getting flowers, I do charge $7 for it. but I accept trades and stuff like that. That's for, you know, people who want to just buy it outright. I like trades because this is really how I'm trying to fund getting more variety and more different things to grow. I really want to try to grow vetiver or vetiver and try to find some more chop and drop things. It's very difficult to find mulch these days. Granted, I haven't really called around. I'm not kidding when I say I'm shy, but I haven't really called around. And but what I'm thinking is just growing it, and I haven't really put a lot of effort into growing green manure, chop and drop, and I have such a long list, and it's all a matter of choosing one, and to start with. And I really want to focus on getting things and growing it from seed, because that way they're already used to the soil. There's no like shock. There's no transplanting, and I just have to make sure they pop up and the places don't dry out. And right here is kind of where I'm thinking for the butterfly garden, because then it'll open up to the rest of those plants and kind of have a nice little hangout spot. But for some reason, I get so nervous putting stuff in the ground, and so I just am trying to figure out the perfect place. And I just have to get some mulch down, and that's really it. And I could do that on stream. I gotta figure out how to do that. It's not a pretty sight, I'll tell you that. I'm a beast in these streets. Sometimes, and with mulch, you know, it's very important. And for some reason, just haven't got much rain yet. And when it does rain, it's like 2 inches. Like if it's not filling up the canoe, like, you really have to put more effort into that rather than just foraging. I'm a forager myself, and I do love growing anything I can, but I really want to make kind of like a forageable food forest, which I guess that's the whole point anyway. And I have these kits. I don't have any of them ready. I could make one ready, but I'm just not too sure how many people would be into them, so it's something I just rip off the plants anyway. It's fail-proof, forage-friendly famine gardens for Zone 10. Zone 9 through 11, really. And I really just focus on food security in those kits, and like, so you would have cassava for your starch and your root vegetables, although you do have to prepare it, right? And that's the second part, is maybe I could find something to print out on each plant and how to prepare it. This is food security. This is, if there's nothing left, you always have food. And the other one is chaya, tree spinach, which I actually eat all the time. I have not prepared cassava yet, but I'm really looking to learn how to do absolutely everything with the plant. There is a lot of it. And the herds are so big, it produces so much food. And on top of that, well, anyway, the chaya tree spinach. Chaya, let's see, right here. Chaya, there's 2 varieties that I know of, and this is the first one. A lot of butterflies. The butterflies love it. And chaya is a tree spinach, or chaya is also known as tree spinach. These leaves, there's a lot of latex in them. However, all you have to do is you boil them. Boil it. How I do it, I'll boil it 2 or 3 times. I'll put fresh water in it, boil the leaves, and then dump that water out, put some more fresh water in it, boil it, and dump that out, and call it a day. Not edible raw. But they keep their shape, unlike spinach. And spinach, my experience with spinach is you get it, and within a day or 2, it's kind of slimy in the fridge, and it cooks down extremely. And there's so many butterflies on it. But the chaya, it holds its shape, and this larger variety is actually really good to use in place of like grape leaves. Oh, did the stream cut? I don't know. But it's flowering for the first time. And the second variety I have, I've grown the of how loved. It's a weird way to get a leaf off the tree, but anyway. Oops, no! I ripped it. So, you can see the difference. Here, let me do this. Do the same thing to both, but the difference is quite extensive. And these really, really delicious. Oh my god, and scrambled eggs, really good. You can make a dip with them. I like mixing it with Spanish needle. And this, really, really nice because you use it to wrap, and then you could go like that. And then you have little wraps. It's brilliant. And see, like it has the closure from that first one. So, wrap. And really brilliant. And then you could just fill a bunch of these wraps and then steam them or something a little, I don't know, unique. Put everything in there. And try to get some purslane. And it's the first time I haven't seen purslane popping up. It hasn't got much rain. And I haven't been to Lake Worth a lot. And that's usually where I get it. I really like the sea purslane. The one that grows next to the coast is huge, super succulent, really delicious. But these leaves are absolutely phenomenal. And with everything, just do your own research. And you can see exactly all that you could do with it. And there's so much. And that coconut really threw me off because I had plans. My basket is packed. One thing I have to do today, I think I'm gonna film it instead because out here there's not much cell service, so it's just too staticky, and I really want to show the plant, so I'm gonna, I don't know why I hit all chat, but then it disappeared completely. But there is some native plants growing out of the lot into the road. And to me, that's fair game. And also, there's no signs on the lot or anything like that. And I'm more than happy to talk to anybody and be like, yeah, and just to document plants. And like, it's not a nature preserve or anything like that. But there's this one vine called, I wrote it down. One moment. Climbing hemp vine. Climbing hemp vine, and it's a native, and it's in the aster family, Asteraceae. And there was also a ton of marsh pink, and a lot. Tropical soda apple was near it. That's an invasive, crazy, brutal-looking plant, though. Very interesting to see in person. Like, if it popped up here, it would get pulled, unfortunately. And the guinea hen, that's a water. Oh, I don't know what happens to the chat. I might have to grab the computer. There's no chat for some reason, and I saw code block. And... Sorry. Maybe I should restart the chat. Or maybe I should restart this stream. Making sure. It's my grandma's. She's dead. Unfortunately. She passed away shortly after my grandpa. They were inseparable. My grandpa was a photographer in the Marines, and my grandmother developed film in the Marines. Yeah. Feel more complete. Why isn't this? So I'm going to cut this stream. I don't know what's going on with it. There's no chat, and you know, it's usually pretty quiet this early in the day. However, I don't want to miss anything. And yeah, so happy trails. Thank y'all for joining. Whoever might be here. I see two. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not. But I'm gonna restart it in like 2 seconds. So see you in 2 seconds.